Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So we are going to start with tutorial sheet 4, question 8. Question 8, we start with question 8i. It's saying question 8i, so power 2x plus 3, 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. The question is asking us to solve this function or equation. So to solve this equation, we need to do something. First of all, we know that we have the powers here. So I'll say 2x power 2, that is according to laws of instances, plus 3 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. Once we do that, you can see that these 2 power x is common. So we'll say let y be equal to 2 power x. And then we substitute y, our 2x, with y in our equation. So we have y squared plus 3. Here we have y minus 4 is equal to 0. After doing that, you can see that this is now a quadratic equation. So we solve now the quadratic equation. Y is equal to minus b. We have minus 3 plus or minus b squared, which is 3 squared, minus 4 open bracket minus 4, our a. Our a is 1. Divided by 2 times a, our a is equal to 1. And y is equal to negative 3 plus or minus. Here we are going to have 9 plus 16 divided by 2. So our y is equal to negative 3 plus or minus, this is 25. The root of 25 is 5. So 5 divided by 2. After doing that, we have y is equal to negative 3 minus 5. So we have negative 3 minus 5 over 2. The other value is y is equal to negative 3 plus 5 over 2. So y is equal to negative, this is negative 8 divided by 2, comma, y negative 3 plus 5, we are going to have a 2 over 2. So y is equal to negative 4 from this side, and the other value for y is equal to 1. But when we started this, we said that y is equal to y is equal to 2 power x. So we'll say 2 power x is equal to negative 4. We substitute back the value for y, and also 2 power x is equal to 1. Here, this is an exponential function. Exponential is to any number, you can't have a negative number. So from this side, we will not have a real solution. We will not have a solution from this side. So no solution. Exponentials like this one don't give negative numbers. No solution. But this side, we have 2x. I can change this one into exponential or in power using laws of Winces. This is 2 power 0. 2 power 0 is 1, so that I have the base is the same, and then I equate the power, so x is equal to 0. So the solution for this, the value that will satisfy this equation is x is equal to 0. So that's how we solve inequalities. Sorry, not inequalities, but equations of this kind. Next question. We go to question 8, part 4. 8.4. This question is saying solve 4x minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 48. From here, we start by simplifying this part. This is just 4x minus 2x times 2 power 1 is equal to 48. Again, I have to make something common in this, and it is possible for us to do that. 4 we write as a power of 2, in form of powers of 2. So this is 2 power 2, and there is x here. I can do this. This is a 4 times x power x minus, I multiply now, 2 times 2, x is equal to 48. After doing this, I can change the powers. It's multiplication by the way. So this is 2x power 2 minus 2x minus, now I bring the 48 here, is equal to 0. From here, we are going to have, we can now replace the values for, we can replace 2x, 2 power x, so let y be equal to 2x, then we have y squared minus 2, y minus 48 is equal to 0. We have another quadratic equation, so we can solve this quadratic equation similarly like that one. Y is equal to negative, we have negative b, so we are going to have negative 2 minus, that's or minus the root of, this is negative 2 squared minus 4, open bracket, a is 1, our c is negative 48, like this, divided by 2 times 1. So our y is equal to, this is positive 2 plus or minus the root of, this is 4 plus, if I multiply 48 by 4, this is 32, so I have 2, I carry 3, and then 4 times 4, we get 16, plus 3, we get 19, so we have 192. 192, we need to add Alright, I've already written it. So divided by 2. We continue. This one will give us y is equal to 2 plus or minus 196 over 2. If the root of 196 is just 14 divided by 2, we separate. Y is equal to 2 plus 14 is 16 divided by 2, comma 2 minus y is equal to 2 minus 14. We are going to have negative 12 over 2. So y is equal to 8 from this side, and also y is equal to negative 6 from this side. From here, we can substitute the y values. Since we said that 2 is equal to that, so we say, since y is 2 power x, this should give us that. And also this side, 2x is equal to negative 6. Similarly here, there is no index number that will give us a negative number like this one. You can't put any number here to get a negative number. So from here we have no solution. So the solution must come from this part. So this one will give us 2x is equal to the 8, we write it as 2 power 3. And then the bases now are the same, so we can equate the bases, we can equate the powers, so x is equal to 3. That's how you can solve this one. We go to the next question, question 9. We are still on question 8, part 5. Question 8, part 5. The question is saying, solve 8(5), solve 2x plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 2x plus 1 plus 2x, like that one. From here, again, we need to do something. We need to simplify before we start solving this equation. So I'll separate this part and also separate this part. Then using laws of instances, we have 2 power 2x times 2, that is power 1, plus 1 is equal to, similarly here we have 2 power x times 2 plus 2x. From here, I can write this as 2, this 2 here, times 2x, and then power 2, this number here. I just change the powers. This 2 is that one. Plus 1 is equal to 2 power 2x, like that, plus 2x. At this point, we can add what is common. As you can see here, we have 2x, and 1, 2 power x. So these are like terms, we can add them. So we have 2 power x power 2 plus 1 is equal to, there are now 3 of them. So we have 3 power 2 It's like that. We rearrange now. 2 power 2x squared minus 3 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Again, we do the same. We substitute with y, where there is 2 power x, because 2 power x is common in this equation. So we say let y be equal to 2 power x, and then here I have 2y squared minus 3y is equal to plus 1 is equal to 0. This now has become a quadratic equation, so we go and solve this quadratic equation. Okay, so y is equal to negative b, we have negative 3 plus or minus the root of negative 3 squared minus 4 times 2 times 1 over 2 times 2. So y is equal to 3 plus or minus, we have a 9 minus 8 over 4. So y is equal to 3 plus or minus, this will give us 1, and the root of 1 is 1 divided by 4. We separate the two. The first one is 3 plus 1, which is 4 divided by 4. The next one, y is equal to 3 minus 1, we have 2 divided by 4. So y is equal to 1, and y is equal to 1 over 2. From here, we substitute with y here. So our y is 2x, 2 power x. So we have 2 power x is equal to 1, and 2 power x is equal to 1 over 2. That is the y value, that is the y value. From here, we have, I write this number in index form. I have 2x is equal to 2 power 0, comma. This number in index form is 2 power x is equal to 2 power negative 1. From here, we equate the powers. X is equal to 0, comma, x is equal to negative 1. So these are the solutions that we'll get. X is equal to 0 and x is equal to negative 1. We go to the next question. The next question is question 9. Question 9, we want to solve log base 5x is equal to 2. To solve this one, we'll say we have to write this now in the exponential form, from logarithm to exponential form. So if you have log a y is equal to x in exponential form, this can be written as y is equal to a power x. A is called a base and x is a power or exponent. So from here, let us compare. Our base is 5, so a is equal to 5, and it's only that here we're having x, and let me change here, let me put b so that we don't get confused. So our a is 5, our y in this one is x, and our b in this one is 2. B is equal to 2. We write this in exponential form. So we are going to have, since our y is x, we'll say x is equal to, our base is 5 power 2, like that. Yes. So we have 5 power 2, and we know what 5 power 2 is. 5 power 2x is equal to 25. So that's how we solve that one. Next, we go to question 9 part 3. Question 9 part 3. We want to solve log 2x to 3x minus 4 is equal to 4. Again, we can change this one. Let me just verify the question in the tutorial sheet. Question 9 part 3. Okay, the question is fine. So even here, we have a base and a power. So we can write this in exponential form. We are going to have 3x minus 4 should give us 2 power 4, like that. That is this one in exponential form. Now we can simplify something here. 3x minus 4 is equal to, we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. This one is 4, 8, 16. So we have 3x minus 4 is equal to 16. We take this this number that side. We are going to have 3x is equal to 16 plus 4, which is just 20. And this is 3x is equal to 20. We divide by 3. We are going to have x is equal to 20 divided by 3 as our answer. You can reduce that one in mixed fraction. Next, we go to question 9 part 4. We have log 2x squared plus 8 is equal to log 2x plus log 2 log base 2 6. From here we have a function or logarithm with the same base, so we can use laws of logarithms to simplify this one. The first thing we should do is we say log, since we know that log a b like this is just same as log a plus log a b. So we are going to express this side in the since this side is in this form, we express it in that form. So log 2x squared plus 8 is equal to, this should give us that. So I'm going to have log 2 and then x times 6. X times 6, which is 6x. This is your A, which you should write here. This is your B, which you should write there, and then multiply the two. We have that number. We have log 2x squared plus 8 being equal to log 2 6 times x. This means that before we introduced the log, we had the function or equation x squared plus 8 that was equal to 6. Because when we introduce the logs, log 2 this side and log 2 this side, we are going to have that. So as long as they are equal, even this function inside must be equal. From here we can rearrange now our equation x squared minus 6x plus 8 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Now we solve this quadratic equation. X is equal to 6. You know there is a minus in the formula, so it will cancel with the minus in here. Plus or minus the root of negative that one minus 4 times 8 divided by 2. So x is equal to 6 plus or minus the root of 36 minus, this should give us 32 over 2. So x is equal to 6 plus or minus, the difference is 4, the root of 4 divided by 2. Then we have x is equal to 6 plus or minus 2 divided by 2, and x is equal to 6 plus 2 is 8 divided by 2, 4, comma, x is equal to 6 minus 2 is 4 divided by 2, we get a 2. So these are the possible solutions for this equation. Next, we go to question 9 part 4. Question 9 part 6. Question 9 part 6. We have log x power 8 is equal to log x power 4. We want to solve this logarithm. For us to solve this logarithm equation, we have to do something. If you have log a m, where a is a base, power m like that, this can be written as n log a m. So we are going to use that law of logarithm. So this number power 8, I'll drop it here. So I'll have 8 log x is equal to log x everything power 8. Here will not apply this because the power is not with x, but this is the power for everything, log x being raised to the power 4. Here it's x which is being raised to the power 8. That is where this rule or law applies. So from here, I know that this and this are common. I can say let y be equal to log x, and then I substitute y here and y there. Then 8 times y will give me, should be power 4, sorry, will give me y power 4 like that. From here, I can solve. I take this this side, then I'm going to have y power 4 minus 8y is equal to 0. From there, we know that y is common, so we factor out the y. So y power 3 minus 8 is equal to 0. For this function to be 0, y should be equal to 0, and also y power 3, 8 should be equal to 0, like that. From this side, we have already solved y is 0, but from this side, we are going to have y power 3 is equal to 8, and then we find y power 8 power 1 over 3. From here, we say y is equal to, we change this into index form. This is 2 power 3 times 1 over 3. This and that will cancel, will remain with y is equal to 2. So the possible values for y are y is equal to 0 and y is equal to 2. From here, we go back here where we said log y is equal to log x. Since y is equal to log x, I can say where there is y, here I will substitute with log x. So log x, log of x is equal to 0 from this side, and from that side log of x is equal to 2. That one we have log x being equal to 0 and the log x equal to 2. We can change this in exponential form. When the base is not indicated like this, it means that we are in base 10. So this is log base 10. So the base is 10. So when I write this in exponential form, I'll have x is equal to 10 power 0. This side, I'll have x is equal to, even here we have base 10, 10 power 2. So from here, x is equal to 1, comma, this side, x is equal to 100. So that's how we can solve these logarithmic equations. We go to the next one. We have question 10 part 2. So log 10x is equal to log 10x minus 3 plus here is equal to 1. So to solve this logarithmic equation, we have to simplify first. So we are going to say, since I'm adding the two logarithms and they are in the same base, I can multiply a and b using that law that I showed you earlier. So we'll say log 10, open bracket, this means x times x minus 3 should give us 1. From here, we'll have log 10 is x squared minus 3x should give us 1. We change this in exponential form. This is our base and that is our power. So this function x squared minus 3x should give us a base 10 power 1 like that, which is just 10. I can bring this 10 this side. I'll have x squared minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. Now we solve this quadratic equation. We have x is equal to, there is a negative, so there we are going to have positive 3 plus or minus the root of negative 3 squared minus 4 times negative 10 over 2 times 1. So x is equal to 3 plus or minus, this is 9, this is 40. So we are going to have the root of 49 divided by 2. X is equal to 3 plus or minus, this is 7 divided by 2. So x is equal to 3 plus 7, we'll get 10 divided by 2. We have a 5, comma, x is equal to 3 minus 7, we'll get negative 4 divided by 2. So we have negative 4 divided by 2, which is negative 2. So these are the two possible values of these logarithmic equations, negative 2. Next, We have question 11, part 3. Part 3, we have 5 power 2x plus 1 should give us 3 power 2x minus 1. When you have an equation like that, you can change, make sure that the bases are the same. But here we have the base of 3 and the base of 5. In this case, it's hard for us to make the bases the same, but we use the laws of logarithms. From here, since we have the laws of logarithms, we are going to apply them. So I will introduce log base 10 both sides. So log base 10 like this should give me also, even here I do the same, log base 10 3 2x minus 1, like that. We know, well, as we said earlier, this power can be dropped to this side. It's another law of logarithm. So 2x plus 1 log 5 should give me the power will drop 2x minus 1 log 3. From here, it's a matter of us making x the subject of the formula. So when I multiply log 5, I distribute log 5. I have 2x log 5 plus this times that. I have log 5 is equal to 2x log 3 minus log 3 when you distribute this and that. From here we collect the right terms, numbers one side and variables one side. This has got x, this has got x. So we group them. 2x log 5 minus 2x log 3 should give us negative log 3, this one goes this side, minus log 5. We factorize x out, so x 2 log 5 minus 2 log 3, like that. This should give us negative log. I'll factor out the negative from this side, 3 plus log 5. Now we divide this so that we have the value for x. So our x is equal to negative log 3 plus log 5 divided by 2 log 5 minus 2 log 3. So this will give us x is equal to, At this point, we have already found the logarithm or the solution to this logarithmic equation, but you can go further and simplify this. So we are going to have on top addition law of logarithms. This is log 3 times 5 divided by the 2 is common, so I can factor out the 2. Then I'll have log 5 minus log 3. So this will give us negative log 15 divided by 2 log. When you are subtracting like this, it means we are going to have 5 divided by 3. That's a simplified form for this part. The last question for today. The last question for today, we have 2 log y is equal to log 2 plus log x. This is question 12i, and the other one is 2x is equal to 4. We want to solve these simultaneous equations. So the first thing we should do is, we said that the power can be dropped. So this is a power, so we can take it back. So this is log y power 2 is equal to, we are adding, so we can multiply a and b, 2x. And the other equation is 2x is equal to 4. From here, we equate this part to that part. Y squared is equal to 2x, comma 2x is equal to 4. From here, we can solve this part. 2x is equal to 2 power 2. And we equate the powers. X is equal to 2. Since we have found what x is, we can replace x in this side, this equation. So y squared is equal to 2 times 2, like that. And then we have, this is 4, y squared is equal to 4. And from here we have y is equal to 2. So this is the solution for our last question. We'll meet next week on Monday. On Monday you will be with Mr. Tembo in the morning. Enjoy the day.